Hello everybody, Jelsa Farmer here and welcome back to the channel. So we got an update today on one of the modded maps. This map is called Riverbird. This is by MHMI modding. What he has done is that he has added 2 new crop types. I'm so excited when we get new crop types. We're getting more and more into like global companies data like PC have. But anyway, the new crop types, you probably saw it on the thumbnail, but we now have coffee and mustard. So what I'm gonna do is, we need to test this. What kind of equipment do we need? What do we need to harvest it with? And I'm also gonna check out, I'm gonna do a benchmark and comparison, so to speak, with one of the in-game crops. So we'll see, the yield and all those things. So I bought myself this field and I have cultivated it. So I'm gonna do some lines here with different crop types. Now looking in the menu, if you go now on here, you see fruit types. We have rye. We have that from before, but if you go to the next page, you see now that we have coffee, rice and mustard. And if you go to the sell points, the main sell point here, the Morhen restaurant, will buy all of these new ones. So I'm gonna focus mainly on coffee and mustard, and they are around 2 to 2,500 for 1,000 liter. I'm on easy, by the way. So I found out that the most likely, or the comparison crop, is canola. So I'm gonna do canola first, and then I'm gonna do mustard, then I'm gonna do coffee, and we need to fertilize it, so we get 100% fertilized stage, and then we're gonna harvest it. And also there is one more thing that you can do with one of the new crop type here. You can use it for not only, for sell it, you can use it for something else. So I got my old International ready here with the fertilizer spreader, and I've got myself the ideal harvester. So this is a 12-meter header, and the Amazon cedar is 15, so I think we are good there. We can just jump in here and start, I think. Yeah. So I'm on canola. Start up. I'm gonna hire a worker so he goes in a straight line, and when he comes to the end I'm gonna stop him and do the next one, mustard, then coffee, rice and rye. Oh, I did forget to show you. Let's see if we stop him and go a little bit back. Whew. I forgot you you can see what I'm using here, but anyway, for those of you to seed or plant this one, you need ordinary seeders. It's not gonna work with planters. Well, there are some planters that will do anything, like these ones from Great Plains. You can see coffee on that one, and also this one, the modded one, the 4025, will also do all crops. Whilst the seeders, all of these will do coffee, rice, mustard and rye. And for harvesting you need just a normal header like these. It will not work with corn headers, as you can see here. And also trailers. All multi-fruit trailers will take rye rice, mustard and coffee. Your forage trailers, or grass trailers, which I call them, like these ones, they will not take them. So just bear in mind there. Yeah. Let's continue. Start it up. Go a little bit backwards. Hire a worker. And hopefully, yeah, I think we are good. So I'll see you in a while when I have planted all the crops, and we'll take it from there. So I'm finished with the planting, and of course I did cultivate down the sugar beet that was here from before, so everything is 100% fertilized. So, you know, we got canola here. Well, you know what? It's easier to see it on the map, and I've also had a little bit fun with the small seeder. So let's jump in here. You can see the different types here. Canola, mustard, coffee, rice and rye. And I tried to paint a smiling face and okay. You can see it barely there. You know, I just took a small seeder and I draw a smiley face and okay. With soybeans, I think. So now it's just a matter of waiting and see how this turns out. And I think also for the test with regards to canola versus mustard and coffee, I think I'm gonna buy 2 more harvesters, so they are all, you know, 100% on maintenance, because maintenance does count on the amount of yield that you get from your field. So I'm gonna do that, and I think next time I see you, everything should be ready to harvest. So here we are the morning after, and there is also a difference in, you know, speed of growing. I have the what do you call it, grow staging growth on fast, so that should be equal to all of them. Now the canola is ready to harvest. Mustard and coffee are not ready to harvest. Rice and rye are also ready to harvest. So if we jump in here, we can see this is yellow, ready. The mustard and coffee are not ready, so they are a little bit slow walkers. And the rice are actually the fastest one. And then we go to rye. So I'm gonna wait until all of them are, you know, dark orange, I think. So I'll see you in a while. So we are here on day 2. Canola is ready 2 days ago. Mustard is ready to harvest. Coffee is a slow one, still not ready to harvest. If we jump in here, you can see it's still green. So, you know, we could have maybe harvested canola, seeded it again, and then harvested again maybe. But it's not about that, you know, it's about getting something new, testing something new. And I have also changed out the harvesters to the Rostel mesh. That's actually because when I placed the ideal here, the 13.7 meter header almost went to, you know, all the way on the side, and then, you know, you could get the, you know, that the header is going on the outside if you're not going completely straight. So I went with a 9 meter header. Doesn't have anything to say. I don't think they're gonna go full on one line. So I guess we just have to wait a little bit more. So here we are, day 3. We have something that looks like coffee beans maybe. But still, it says, well, it's ready to harvest, but it's not completely orange yet, so I'm gonna wait until everybody is the same. So yeah, it took a while. I'm glad I'm not depending on these to get my morning coffee. Hey, so finally, I had to sell all my government subsidies and the money were going bananas. But anyway, coffee is ready, everything is ready. We have, I think this is day 4 or day 5. It took a hot minute. And if you look at the weather forecast, it will start raining also. So what I have done, just to be sure, let me do it one more time. I'm gonna save the game here. So, you know, if for some reason it starts to rain in the middle of the coffee harvest, I can always go out of the game and come back here. So I'm gonna hire a worker here. I think I'm just gonna do one at a time. And we'll see how many liters we get. I could have done 2, maybe 3 harvests with canola in the time that the coffee were growing. So there we go, that's better. I think with a 12 meter harvester I would have gone into trouble. I think we're alright. Yeah, we should be okay. So I'm not gonna drag it out. I'm gonna harvest all these 3 lines and then we're gonna see the result and then what we can use at least the mustard for. Excuse me. So the harvest is finished. I just wanted to show you that you can use some of these new crops for your animals. Like chickens, for instance. If we go in here and look at chickens, you can feed them with rice or rye or mustard. Not only, you know, wheat and barley, to get 100% productivity, you need 60% rice and 40% mustard, for example. And also at this map, sheep, they are taking silage. Strange. And pigs, they also take rice and rye, which is pretty neat. Cows are more or less the same as other maps. The only thing here is that TMR will only do 60%, not 100%, so you have to also give them hay, grass and silage. Horses are the same. So, now to the big question. Whoop. How did we do when it comes to the yield? So here we are, and since it's been 5 days since we planted these, the prices have fluctuated a bit. I said that Coffe and Mustard were more or less the price of canola, and you see here now canola is $1,400, whilst you know the mustard have gone down to 1,600 and are dropping, whilst the coffee is pretty stable at 2,100. And we got some really interesting result. Let's jump in here in the canola one. On this one we got 2,810 liter. Then we move over to the mustard, where we have 8,721. So yeah, a lot more, and it didn't took that longer to grow than the canola, maybe half a day longer. But then this guy here, this coffee needs to be good, and as you see I had to pull out a tractor and a trailer because it got full. So the yield on this one is really high. Let's jump in here and have a look. 15,010 liter. So that's more than 5 times more than the canola. Whew. But it also took 5 times longer to grow. So, you know, it's that comparison there also. But yeah, coffee, if you have the time to wait, there's a really high yield on it. And as I said, the price is pretty good also compared to the other ones. This one is, yeah, also pretty good. You might can do 2 harvesters in the same time as one on this, whilst on the canola you can do 3 or maybe 4. But you know, we got something new for console. Great times, really nice work, MHMI. I'm not gonna do the rye and the rice, just to show you. We have those crops from before, and I think I'm gonna leave my smiley face and OK sign here. I might do other tests on this one. It's a nice map to do tests on. Nice and square field, just by the shop here, easy to pull out things. Now I didn't, strangely, let's see, where are we? I was supposed to feed the chickens with rice, but this one, the edge grain multi-buying silo, I didn't get the option of buying either coffee or rice. I did get rye up, but not rice and not mustard, not coffee. But anyhow, so I think that was it for this test on new crops. This is for new viewers who haven't seen the whole video. This is only available here for console on Riverbird. And with that, I thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy it, and hope I see you again the next time. So with that, I'm out, and bye bye.